All right, everybody. Welcome to Platinum Kaizo. Here, let me pull this up for y'all. Let me pull this up. Oh, we're on attempt 57, and we haven't beaten Gardenia yet. Uh, it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna do our best that we can today, though. We're gonna do the best that we can today. All right, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. First and foremost, big things. 5 deaths on this run so far. However, not all of them are all that terrible. Sandshrew dying before Rourke, not very awesome. These 3 dying in Rourke, I mean, they were the most expendable. But I mean, in Plat Kaizo, when you lose your most expendable mons, it means you're actually losing your second most expendable mons, because then you have fewer good options to trade for, like Nomu or Chestnut. And then also losing Shuckle is pretty bad, mainly because I just completely forgot about Destiny Bond stuff. I completely forgot about it. But we do have a couple of solid options here. Not the best options, but we have a wacky box. We have a pretty wacky box. We also have Delcatty, Chestnut. We got a Sea King here, Caesar himself. We got Pudding. We got right here, we got Sfeel, we got Mixed Nuts. This thing is going to be our Rotomo counter. We also got Hot Sauce, Fruitcake, Bubblegum, Beefcake, who, by the way, is absolutely coked out of his mind. 31 attack, 31 defense, 30 HP, 26 special defense. This is just about a perfect Machop. Acorns is pretty solid too. Impish kind of sucks, but I mean, with 26 attack, it's Thunderfangs and stuff are going to be doing decent damage after Gardenia. Hopefully, if we can beat Gardenia. And then we got Butter, who is just bad. Honestly, this run could be really solid had we have gotten Wormadam over Caterpie. But I mean, c'est la vie. We got a couple of decent guys. Starting us off here, we have the creatures that absolutely destroyed us in our last attempt. Let me pull this up real quick. Who's the lead? What's the lead again? We're just gonna try to go for the fight right before it. It's this Aroma Lady, right? No. Trapinch. It's Galactic Terra. Yes, that's it. Okay. Perfect. So this means... Okay, so we got the Drifloon and Snover trainer here. Overall, I think our best bet, probably lead off with Acorns. Over you. For the moment, at least. Oh yeah, I guess one thing. Well, we got time. I'm just going to export my save file just so that we can have everything kind of up to snuff. Here we go. All right, pulling this up. Perfect. Got this all pulled up. All right. Can Magby outspeed these guys? Magby can outspeed the Abra pretty easily. Can't outspeed the Sneasel unless I am 25, which I might actually do. Magby being able to claim some frags here is actually not a bad play. So this is a Snow Warning, Snover. I mean, crit Rock Slide doesn't even kill. Not a terrible idea. And then how does Pachi do against this Drifblim? If I level up to, like, say, 25, I have a very high chance to one-shot. You know what? Yeah. That's what we'll do. I think that's a pretty solid way of just absolutely dominating this first trainer, is by leading off with both Pachi and Hot Sauce being at 25. A Cell Rock. I'll keep that over bite, I think. I think over bite, that's pretty good. Crunch. Does crunch do more than shockwave? Crunch. Crunch does more than shockwave. Still not enough to where I can get away with being 24. I think better than Hyper Fang, though. 23, 24, 25. Ice Fang. I mean, at the level that I'm at, 95 base speed. I mean, like, nah. 95 base speed. I think I just drop a Cell Rock, honestly. Just go for the Giga coverage. 23, 24, 25. Thunder Punch. Hell yeah. We'll go with Thunder Punch over probably Smog. I like the idea of keeping Feint Attack. Yeah, I'll do over Smog. Okay. And now these two in the 2 lead slots, I will be able to one-tap the Drifblim pretty easily here. Okay. I think we should be very, very much fine. Just gonna save real quick. Gonna bring these two on. There we go. Alright. Okay. I think we should be completely fine. Pachi will be able to one-shot the Drifblim. I can outspeed it very easily. Magby just fire punches the Snover, honestly. Yeah. Should be completely fine. Should be completely fine. I'll probably throw an Oranberry on it just in case we get, like, crit, just so then we're out of range of Hailed Chip. I think that's probably best case. Okay. Crunch, the Drifloon. Fire Punch. Do I want to Fire Punch the Snover? I mean, Rock Smash wouldn't be a terrible idea either. Nah. We just Fire Punch it. We just Fire Punch it. We could potentially burn it. Yeah. Tailwind. Oh yeah, that has plus priority. That's a bit of an issue. I think we should be completely fine. Oh, it's Akaberry, not Focus Sash. Ooh. For whatever reason, I must have gotten it confused with the one in the, whatever the heck. Okay. Abra and Porygon, but it's attack. Okay. So what's this Abra gonna be seeing? So this Magby, I'm at 25 right now. Psychic is not a kill. And Psychic is also not a kill on Pachi. Okay. Okay, so this Abra is definitely going to be outspeeding. There's a bit of an issue now. I thought we would have been able to have him live one. I just completely missed that. That's completely on me. Okay. So we gotta steer a little bit now. I definitely think that I think this will go for Reflect. I think this will try to go for Reflect. I do want to just double target into this Abra. Psychic into the Pachi. Okay, we should be safe. Yeah. Crit would have been a little rough. Crunch. Okay, perfect. Dropping that defense is actually quite helpful. Okay, Sneasel. Sneasel should be seeing kill into Pachi, right? Night Slash, I'm at level 25. It actually doesn't. Doesn't see kill into Magby, though. Right. Yeah, potentially. Could potentially. Okay, so Pachi, what I think I'm gonna have you do. Fire Fang doesn't kill because of Reflect being up. We probably just switch. Do we double switch? We are dead to crit Night Slash, but I do think we live regular Night Slash. I'll probably switch into McDouble here. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Good. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping that we get double targeted into McDouble. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, getting the flame body burn. That's pretty big. A little bit of Oranberry healing. That's good. Hot sauce. I think this should kill. Maybe through Reflect. Okay, yeah, it's Focus Sash. Getting that flame body proc is actually pretty big. Okay, perfect. Pori went for recover. Okay. And then burn kills. Okay. Now we just go for Toxic. And now we can spread out the XP a little bit. I do think we go into Salmon. Try attack. Does do a good amount of damage. It does do a good amount of damage. I'll go for Sludge. And then on you, I'll go into Cupcake. Yeah, it really does do a solid amount of damage. So here, what I'll do is I'll go into Chestnut, spread out the XP, and then fake out the Porygon. Perfect. Spreading out that XP as much as we possibly can. Alright, that was a little riskier than I would have liked. I just completely misread the fact that it was Akaberry Snover and not Focus Sash. Focus Sash Snover is what I was playing around. And the fact that it went for Tailwind was also really rough. Okay, so we got to make sure we play a little bit safer this next go around. Okay, so for this Smeargle, how well does Magvie do? Fire Punch does 2-shot, so that is a decent bring, potentially. Mizzy could Ominous Wind me. Not a huge fan of that. I don't hate the idea of going Delcatty. Do I have another normal type? It doesn't look... Actually, no, I do. I have Farfetch'd. So you know what? Yeah, I probably could show kill with Ominous Wind. Or not even show kill, but just like go for Ominous Wind and then fake out into Hyper Voice the Smeargle as I swap into Farfetch'd. And Farfetch'd could possibly go for a pretty big hit on Mizzy. I don't hate that idea. Level up to 25. We might as well go up to 25. That way we outspeed. Yeah. Okay. Going to Farfetch'd. Probably over Magvie. I will evolve Chestnut. Just so then we have it there as an option. We're gonna be having it there for Mars anyways, so we might as well at least just have it available as like a panic button. Okay. I think it'll try to go for Psybeam if we lead off with McDouble, right? Yeah. But if we lead off with Pachi, it is quite likely to go for Ominous Wind. Right? Yeah, it's not going to be... it might go for HP Fighting on us. On Delcatty. But if it does, that's not a huge deal. 25. Yeah, that's not a huge amount of damage. It's kind of overlapping between Ominous Wind and HP Fighting. So yeah, we'll just go for that. I don't hate that. Okay. There we go. Alright. It'll at the very least allow... it could also see Icy Wind. Could also see Icy Wind. Is there any benefit to us just going for Crunch? Honestly, might be a good idea to just go for Crunch, I'm gonna be honest. Might not be a bad idea to just go for Crunch. Yeah, I really don't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. I'll probably just go for Crunch. Because if I don't kill, then great, that's fine. Ooh, going for adaptability. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to try to kill you now. Fake you out. Nice crit. Nice crit. Hopefully this kills. This is like a 90%. Perfect. Okay, I don't even have to worry about adaptability. Ominous Wind. Houndour. Just go for Hyper Voice. I don't want to get pursued, so I'm just going to go for Shockwave onto the Houndour. Wah. Perfect. Kills Smeargle. This should be a double frag. Yeah, that's just a simple, easy double frag. Probably just Hyper Voice again. And then I probably just want to swap into something. I'll probably just swap into McDouble. Yeah. Be able to tank a good amount of physical attacks. Just straight up one taps. Absolute goat. What an absolute goat. Okay, gonna swap you out. Probably swap you into Wings. I don't go for Assurance. Okay, perfect. Alright, that was actually stellar. That went perfectly. I couldn't have asked for a better battle there, if I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real. That was perfect. That couldn't have gone any better. Okay. Next fight is gonna be nice and should be nice and easy as well. What do I want to do? Could go for like Delcatty Sing lead. I don't hate that idea. I'm definitely gonna go Ceasus. I'm definitely gonna bring Ceasus. Ceasus lead. Dive, one taps Lunatone easily. Does not kill, but at 24 it has a 75% chance to. I'll probably go that. Doesn't 2-tap the Umbreon. Okay. But does, and also doesn't 1-tap the Ariados. Okay. Though Ariados doesn't have Pursuit, so that is good to know. I do kind of think that Butterfree might just be a decent option. Not exactly for Murkrow, but for Umbreon, if I go for like Silverwind, because I think I'll have Silverwind by the time I'm ready to level it up. Oh yeah, Silverwind is easily able to do a solid amount of damage in one shot after dive. And if I keep Gust, ooh, even Silverwind just does enough. Yeah. Maybe, how much is Poison Fang? It's a very likelihood to two-shot with Poison Fang. We'll just have to see how things lie. But I do think that we should be fine going Fruitcake, probably over Pachi for now. I like the idea of keeping Wings on just for the Ariados specifically. 20 Silverwind, yup, over Mega Drain. Aerial Ace over Gust. 23 Attract. Nah. 24 Giga Drain. Over Morning Sun, probably. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. And then Caesar as well. Gonna level up to 24. Yeah. Do I want that to be the lead? Does Fruitcake outspeed the Murkrow? At 25, it does not. I don't get one shot unless I'm crit, but it is super luck, so that is an issue. Maybe I could just go Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd isn't a terrible option. It's not killed by crit. I outspeed it at 25. I do a lot of damage with Brick Break to Umbreon. I do a lot of damage to Ariados. You know what? I'm probably going to lead off with Wings and just have Fruitcake in as a backup. And it's 25 that I outspeed, right? Yeah, it's 25. 24, 25. Leaf Blade. As nice as having Leaf Blade is, you know what? I probably drop. Do I drop Slash? Probably not, right? Yeah, probably not. And I don't want to drop False Swipe because it's really good for catching things. And from what I've heard from people, catching things is quite important later down the line. I want to keep Aerial Ace on. And I want to keep Brick Break. You know what? We probably just don't teach Leaf Blade for right now. Yeah. Okay. This should be a pretty simple double battle. Keyword is should be. We'll have to see. Okay. Very good. Okay. Quite simple idea here. We just go for dive. And then we go for slash. Actually, no, we just go for Brick Break, because that'll absolutely just, like, go nowhere into the Duskull. There we go. Confuse Ray, that's fine. Go for Dive and Brick Break. That's a little rough. T-Wave, that should still be okay. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Okay. I can't switch against this. Come on, dude. Okay. I gotta try to Aqua Jet. I just gotta go for it again. Helping Hand. Oh my god, dude. Seriously, dude. Come on, dude. I mean, I can't switch because then it'll activate Pursuit immediately. I just gotta go for it. Come on, dude. Well, we just lost Wings. Oh, never mind. Peak cinema. Peak fucking cinema, dog. Well, we're still gonna get pursuited. We're still gonna get pursuit trapped, so... yeah, we probably still lose something here. Come on. Yeah, Helping Hand. And we're gonna get pursuited, probably into Wings, right? Yeah, awesome. Come on, dude. Absolutely so fucking annoying, dude. Actually so dog shit. It's not even fair. It's just straight up not even fair. I don't even know what else to say about it, man. Well, it is what it is. Like, how can you play around getting fully paralyzed, like, 4 or 5 times in a row? You just simply can't. Oh my god. Got a Quick Claw proc into... no, that wasn't a crit. That was just straight up how much damage it did. Jesus. Go for Assurance onto you. Gonna have to swap into Chestnut. Perfect. Fucking hell, dude. That's actually so dog shit, man. It's so dog shit. Alright. sure. Oh. Alright. Yeah, getting fully paralyzed, like, that many times in a row, like, there's no way I can play around that. I just can't play around that. The only other thing I could have thought of would, like, sure, we maybe could have thrown some cherry berries on, I guess. But I just didn't anticipate getting fully paralyzed and hit myself in confusion that many turns. Like, Persianberry maybe could have done it. Cherry berries, potentially. But, like, all I had to do was just not hit myself in confusion that one turn, and we were perfectly fine. Or any of those times, to be honest. Like, it's just the fact that I hit myself in confusion, like, 4 times in a row. Whatever, man. At least we have 2 bug flying types. Losing my other normal type is meh. Okay. We definitely need to kind of actually prep a little bit here for this Mars fight. This Mars fight could be pretty spooky. Okay, we definitely have Chestnut on the squad. We always lead off with Cupcake. Ideally, he tries going for Stealth Rock so we can fake out the Stealth Rock, but Tailwind we can't stop. Salmon we probably bring onto the squad. Actually, I don't hate the idea of bringing Dried Fruit on. I don't hate that idea either. Maybe not. Maybe not. Salmon is definitely a good bring, though. McDouble as a Levitator is a good option. Oh, excuse me. And we have Ice Fang on this guy, right? Yeah. I think we probably bring Acorns. Who else would be a good bring? Pudding. Would that be a good option? Not really, I don't think. I mean, Beautifly isn't terrible. Honestly, it has Aerial Ace. That's probably enough to justify it coming as is. Okay. First and foremost, what we want to be doing here, I'll probably pre-sleep my guys. All of them besides Chestnut I'll probably pre-sleep. And then the rest I'll probably just slap Orange Berries on. Yeah. There we go. And then I'll pre-sleep all of them besides Chestnut. Just so then that way we can hopefully bait it going for Yawn. This is a Chesto Berry on him, right? Yeah, perfect. Gonna put him in the box. Then we're gonna pre-sleep our guys. We're gonna come up here, talk to this pre-sleep guy. Gain the power to pre-sleep. There we go. Oh, shoot. Misclicked. And there we go. Perfect. There and perfect. I asked for this. Yep. Darkrai is going to come for my ass. There we go. I already grabbed. Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay. And now that everyone is pre-slept, we can bring Chestnut back onto the squad. Excellent. And put you away. Good, good. Okay. So now the idea is pretty simple. It's pretty much the standard Mars opening. You want to lead off with Chestnut to one-tap the Skarmory. And you either want to have something faster than the Skarmory to bait it going for Tailwind instead. Or you try to go for Fake Out with Delcatty, because Fake Out won't be able to outspeed Tailwind, but it will be able to outspeed the Stealth Rock that he might want to go for as well. So, and then everyone else we have pre-slept. The main reasoning for that is to avoid getting yawned. Everyone besides Chestnut, because if Chestnut gets yawned, then we have Chesto Berry on him. So that's the main idea there. Okay. Good, good. Okay. And then once we kill this Skarmory, then we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Hippo. So we go for this, and then we Fake Out the Skarmory. Just goes for Tailwind, that's fine. That's something we can play around. Stealth Rocks is a lot harder to play around. Okay, Hippo going for Protect. That's probably best case. Purugly, that's fine. We just go for Willow onto the Hippo. We could honestly Sing here. Actually, no, we don't want to go for Sing because we want to burn the Hippo. Purugly might try to go for Fake Out either on me, which would be fine. What else could I switch in here? I'd probably want to just tank this. I'll probably just try to go for Hyper Voice. Yeah, that's fine. Crit. Okay, went for Yawn on Chestnut. That's best. If he went for it on Cupcake, that wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, but it wouldn't have been great either. Okay. And then we probably want to burn the Purugly as well. That was a crit Fake Out. This Purugly is going to do a fat frickin' chunk with Return. Yeah, Return will be doing 39 to 46. So we're definitely risking a crit with that. What else could be our switch in? We probably switch in Wheezing. Wheezing lives. Yeah, Wheezing can live a return easily. So we probably just switch into that. There we go. Even if it crits, we always live. Hippo protects. That's great. Purugly, yep, going for return. Doesn't crit. Perfect. There we are. Still will probably be trying to go for return. But now with this thing being burned, how much is Delcatty gonna be taking from this? Delcatty's at 47. So Delcatty, if this crits me, return does 30 to 39. So that means it will never be enough to one tap me. I'm at 47, right? Yeah, I'm at 59. So it'll never be able to KO after Sandstorm, even if it crits me. So I probably want to bring that back in. Oh, nope, not there. We want to Fire Spin the Purugly first, and then we can bring it in. Perfect. Eat my Oran Berry. Fire Spin up. Yawn. That's a good miss. We do not want to be... we probably want to stay in. I'll probably just go for Recover here, honestly. Just waste a turn. Yeah, that's probably the plan. Nope. Waste a turn, and then we'll kill the Purugly with Fake Out. Okay, Cupcake getting to 27 ain't great. Missing another is pretty good, actually. We'll go for Fire Spin on the Gabite. This can't go for Earthquake. Could go for Dragon Claw, right? As Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Fire Fang. And against Delcatty, Dragon Claw's highest damage. And right now I'm at 32. So 32 is at 41. It never sees kill, but it does potentially see kill after Sandstorm. Maybe I try to go for... maybe I try to go for Sing. I don't think that's the best option right now. Maybe if I... Ooh... I actually don't hate the idea of swapping into McDouble and then going for Sing, just in case. Yeah. You know what? I kind of don't like... I don't hate that idea. Swap into McDouble and then go for a Sing. Protect. Yeah, that's fine. The double protect. Okay, he eats his berry juice. That's great. Can Gabite see kill with Cupcake? Can Gabite see kill on Cupcake now? How much HP am I at? I'm at 27. Okay. So yeah, this is almost definitely going for whatever it is called on me. I probably just go for Assurance on the Gabite. Acorns, if I go into him after an Assurance, Ice Fang, how much should that be able to do? Ice Fang, good. And then I'm at 25. Dragon Claw does a bit, but after an Assurance, Ice Fang should be enough. I don't hate that idea. Yeah. Okay. So I'm making sure Assurance on the Gabite. Go into Acorns. Dragon Claw. Yep. Just gonna see Dragon Claw kill. Good. Fat damage. Yawn. Excellent. Gonna go for Assurance again on you, and then I'm gonna Ice Fang. Actually, do I want to go for that? I probably want to bring Chestnut back in. Yeah, I'll probably just go for... Do I want to go for that? Actually, no. I'll probably bring Salmon in, because he's not going to be attacking me. He might go for Yawn. So I'd rather go for that, and then leave Chestnut potentially awake. Yeah. That's much better. That's a much better play. Go for Salmon here. Ice Fang on the Gabite. Shouldn't be going for Earthquake because I have one Levitator and Hippo. Okay. Going for the Protect. Double Protect. Not a huge fan of that. Just go for Dive. No. I don't want to go for that. I can bring Chestnut in on this, right? Do I want to bring in McDouble? I probably want to bring in Chestnut. Yeah, I'll bring in Chestnut again on this now, because I'm never going to be getting Ice. I'm never going to be getting Earthquaked here. So I go for the Chestnut swap here. Go for Ice Fang on Gabite. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, Acorns. Fucking hell, dude. And of course, he went for Earthquake. This is the exact worst case scenario, man. Fucking hell, dude. And watch, now he's going to be going for Yawn into me. Yeah. Literally could not have gone worse. That turn physically could not have gone worse. Because now Hippo's coming out. And now he can go for it even more. Now he can go for Earthquake even more. This could be a wipe angle. All because we missed that one Ice Fang. That could just be a wipe angle, honestly. Who do we go into? We have to go Cupcake, I think. We just have to go Cupcake and hope we hit Gligar. He's going to be seeing Earthquake. Going to McDouble. Could go for Sing. But both of these have... Well, not both of them. Actually, yeah, both of them has Sandvale. So, I mean, it's literally like a 50-50 to hit both of them. It's better to just go for Hyper Voice. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on, Cupcake. Come on, buddy. Hyper Voice. Good. I think this means that both of them land. Okay. Good. Killing Gabite is probably the most important one. Gligar was also very important. SD. Okay. Now this is likely to go for Earthquake. Zen Headbutt. How much does that do to me? I mean, we just swap in Fruitcake, right? Yeah. We just swap in Fruitcake here. And then we go for Hyper Voice again and hope that we hit. That's literally all we can do. Okay. Hit both. Let's fucking go. Okay. Come on, Cupcake. Live this turn. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Cupcake. Just go for Zen Headbutt into Wheezing Slot. Just go for Zen Headbutt into Wheezing Slot. Light Screen. Perfect. Okay. So from here, how much does doubles Rock Slide do into me? Doubles Rock Slide, I'm at level 25. So is a one-shot here with Light Screen up. This is Bright Powder too. Fuck me. Okay, Light Screen. Silver Wind. Okay, yeah, we probably have to swap. It's probably seeing... Okay. Going to Salmon and McDouble. We should be pretty fine here, right? Why go for Zen Headbutt on there? Literally, why? I mean, we should still be fine. It's never seeing Rock Slide here. So even if this happens to live, which it shouldn't, perfect. Okay. Alright, one death. One death. Just the issue is, like, Pachi was actually going to be pretty useful. Literally the worst turn of events. The fact that not only was... The fact that he was able to go for Earthquake on that turn was genuinely awful. He was very disincentivized to do it because of the fact that he had Hippo up and he would be hitting his own teammate. Oh, frick, man. We're absolutely bleeding Mons right now. We're absolutely bleeding encounters, but not much you really can do. Not much you really can do with this. I think we played that about as well as we could have. I think we probably bring Bubblegum on. Yeah. Bring Bubblegum onto the squad. There we go. Is Bubblegum at level 18? Okay, we definitely repelled Manip at 18. Okay. Rare Candy, level 18. Mimic, no. Alright, and then we slap on a Repel. And we definitely want to Repel here. We could potentially try and go for LeBron here. I don't hate that idea. But getting one of the Nidos would be really good. And even then, even if we get Staravia, that's not terrible. That's still not a bad option either. Right? I mean, Staravia, rather getting that than Starly. Level up learn stat. Staravia. When does Staravia learn? Okay. Doesn't learn Double Edge for a while. Learns Double Edge at 55. So Staravia is actually so much worse than Starly. I mean, Starly is at 45, so I mean, it's not even that much better. Yeah, it's not even really that much better. And I mean, you probably want Staraptor for Blaze Kick and Knockoff, and then 55, yeah, for Double Edge anyways, yeah. Honestly, we already have a Rotom answer. Genuinely, we already have a Rotom answer. Yeah, because Nuzleaf, if we evolve that into Shiftry, I did the calcs already. Even though we have absolutely garbage IVs, we guarantee 1v1 it as long as we, you know, don't get screwed by poor RNG. Okay. So yeah, I will, in fact... who do I want to bring? I guess I'll bring, like, Butter on. I don't know. IDK. I think that's fine. Hopefully it's Compound Eyes. If it's not Compound Eyes, I'm kind of livid. Just over Tackle. Level it up to 24, I think. 18. Stun Spore. Better than String Shot, so we take those. 20, 21, 22. Supersonic. 23, 24. Psybeam. Okay. Compound Eyes. Perfect. Compound Eyes is good. Compound Eyes is good. Pretty 100% accurate Stun Spores. I mean, the Supersonic, it wouldn't have been a terrible option to have it, but we just go for the Honey Tree here. Come on, just give me LeBron. Actually, one sec. No, we don't want to lead off with Cupcake. We want to lead off with Butter. If we let off with Cupcake there, then that would have given us a much higher chance of getting a male Burmy, which we do not want. Caterpie, we already have that, so we just kill. And then we use another Honey. Burmy, Burmy, Burmy! Wurmple, we already have that. Come on. Okay. We're pretty incentivized to get something that we like. We either get Beedrill here, we get Combee, or we get LeBron. We ideally want Burmy, but female Combee is also not terrible. Alright. We just keep rolling things that we already have. Okay. We got female Combee. That's fine. Female Combee is 100% A-okay. I think this could be much, much worse. Man, this thing is absolutely annoying to catch. Combee. I think we already have a Honey, right? Actually, no, I don't think we do. So you're Honey. Okay. Much rather would have had Wormadam. But it could be worse. At least it's not male Combee. Hardy, neutral nature. Not awful IVs, kind of just middle of the road. Okay, we take that. That's fine. Probably bring that on over Fruitcake, honestly. Fruitcake is kind of mid here. Good. We can also take the Honey off. Get a little Honey refund. We love that. And then we just power level it. 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21. Perfect. Whirlwind. And 24. Alright. Yeah, this thing actually has pretty stellar stats for this point in the game. Literally 3 levels under Delcatty, and almost all of its stats are better aside from its special attack stat and its HP. And its speed, but generally speaking, it is not bad at all. Perfect. Oh, wait, I have a bunch of netballs, right? Yeah, I could have just used some netballs. Huh. Okay. Alright. So then, Butter, we want to put you away. We kind of have to Honey Max a little bit. At least at that point, we kind of were forced to. Man, we have no other good high power mons. Put you away. Do we want to use you? Probably just evolve Bubblegum and just use it, right? Probably. 20, 21, 22. Barrier. I think this is just kind of what we want to run for now. Teleport, no. 25. Seismic Toss, I kind of like having Magical Leaf. And I like Confusion, so yeah. I don't think there's any delays, right? Dual screens, no. Cap. Alright. Alright, so what do we want to do for this next upcoming fight? The C-Dot of Evil. So this C-Dot, I think we can just one-tap it with Honey. And we should be fine. I will save and export real quick. I will throw down a little save and export. Do a little clear. Yeah, we're definitely hemorrhaging Mons quite quickly, quite at a rapid pace. And I'm not a huge fan of that, but at the same time, there really ain't much we can do. Okay, yeah, Bug Bite one taps. Self-destruct. If it crits, we die. But I mean, like, that's kind of how self-destruct always is. Yeah, if it turn one booms us, we're kind of just fucked anyways, so. Alright. Good. Ponyta. Salmon outspeeds this, right? Salmon at 24. It actually doesn't. I mean, Flame Wheel into Stomp doesn't kill us, so I mean, we're fine going for that. Good. Go for Dive. Okay. We were kind of risking crit there a little bit, but I mean, it's still like our best option. Probably just going to McDouble here, right? McDouble should be able to answer this decently well. Yeah, there's nothing this thing can really do. Just click Assurance a bunch of times. Could also go Bubblegum, right? Bubblegum. Man, because I'm literally like minus a bajillion special attack, I actually don't do that well. Well, Confusion still does 76 to 95, but it's never a kill, which I'm not a huge fan of. It's always just safer to go into McDouble. Good. And then just Assurance. Lamau. And then Seal. What can this thing go for? McDouble. It's just going to be clicking Surf against me. I think I'd rather just go into Bubblegum. Yeah, I don't tank a lot. And then Magical Leaf, 2 shots. Perfect. Alright. That worked out pretty well, actually. That worked out about as well as it could have. Perfect. So there's the first one. The second one is this Makuhita trainer with Geodude in the back and a Arena Trap Diglett. Okay. So we don't want to lead off with Honey. Salmon should be okay. Actually, we probably want to go into McDouble on that, right? McDouble should be able to tank that insanely well. It does have Boom. Yeah, that's kind of the issue, is that just the fact that it has Boom. Okay. But even then, like, this thing, even if it goes for Boom, like, it only kills with crit, which, like, okay. Everything gets killed by crit Boom, aside from Chestnut, who even then takes, like, a bajillion from Earthquake, so, like, it's not even, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Probably just go Bubblegum. And Confusion the Makuhita. Because that should always be baiting in the Geodude, right? I mean... Magical Leaf... Magical Leaf twice is perfectly safe. He just can't turn one Boom, basically. Which, like, he could, but... it's kind of our best option. It's kind of our best bet. Alright. So let's run this. Let's run this fade. See how this goes. Pick up this Great Ball. Okay. Now we're going to be tanking a Fake Out. Perfect. Claim that kill. Whipper Diglett. Does this thing have anything? Oh, it has Pursuit. Okay. But I mean, we're faster and we just click Magic Leaf and one tap it. Okay. Spearow. It's just baiting down the line. Oh, this thing also sees Pursuit. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, we just go for Confusion twice. We don't want to get, like, crit pursuited on the swap. Okay. I mean, we're dead to Boom, right? We are just dead to Boom. Does McDouble... Does Assurance 2-tap? Does Assurance 2-tap this Geodude? It does not. Doesn't even... Isn't even close. How will this Cupcake tank this? As long as this isn't Boom this turn... Actually, no. Hyper Voice doesn't even kill. Yeah. Our best bet really is just clicking it twice, right? Our best bet is just clicking Magical Leaf twice. Okay, it went for Earthquake rather than Boom. Perfect. Fat, nasty crit, dog. Fat, nasty crit. Now we just always go for Copycat. Copycat should always see... Actually, wait, no. This is gonna try to... This is gonna go for a Sucker Punch on us. This is gonna Sucker Punch us, right? We go for Chestnut. A Cell Rock. Okay, we would have been fine. Okay. And now we just go for a Fire Spin. Perfect. Okay, a little risky. Definitely a little risky. The fact that we didn't get boomed on was very, very clutch. That Earthquake... I don't know. Let me double check the logs. We were at 51. How much... Was that a roll? We were at 51. Okay. So technically it was a roll, but it was a roll very heavily in our favor. It was a 6.3% chance to kill with a crit. Yeah. Okay. So we were risking highest roll crit, but I mean, between that and Boom, it was kind of only our only option. Hi, Poochie. Okay. This next trainer should be pretty simple, honestly. This trainer might actually be able to get swept by Magby, right? I outspeed the Skip Bloom and one-shot it. Fire Punch doesn't guarantee one-shot. However, it is quite likely. Fire Punch one-shots the Happiny, one-shots the Butterfree. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of bringing Magby on and just trying to go for a sweep. Go for the Magby sweep. Straight big mag sweep. Big mag getting big frag. That's simply what Magby does. He goes for the full sweep. He always goes for that big full sweep. There we go. Oh, hi, Nidoran. He would have been a great mon to pick up. Alright. I think I'll level him up once. Yeah, I think I'll level him up one more time. Just to absolutely maximize the amount, the rolls that we get as much as possible. Go for Fire Punch. Perfect. High Lotad. Go for the Fire Punch. It's a 75% chance. Perfect. Butterfree. Bazinga. And then go for you. This thing is not an issue at all. Just gonna go for this. And then we'll go into Salmon. Going to McDouble. Bubblegum. And then we'll try to just get some damage off. Oh, I don't love that. Just going to Salmon. Sweet Kiss, Parafusion, not a fan. Very good. And the one tap, perfect. Decent amount of XP. Not an excessive amount because we were able to split it 4 ways. Perfect. Not only did we split it 4 ways, but we also split it between the mons that weren't either pretty close to leveling up too much, or Chestnut, who has a boosted amount of experience. Okay. Now, this next fight. Okay, the Evil Azurill. So the Evil Azurill, I think we just lead off with Nidorina. Against this Nidorina, we could lead off with a Weezing. Weezing can kind of 1v1 this pretty easily. Just clicking Assurance a shit ton of times. And if Azurill comes in, it sees highest damage with Double Edge. Does a fat bit. Okay. It'd see kill with... I wouldn't likely see kill with Double Edge. Actually, it might. Yeah. I think we should be pretty safe with our current team here. Not to is a bit of an ass. Extra Sensory, Drill Peck, Giga Drain. Against Mad Cargo, it's not too difficult. Mr. Mime would do well into Natu if I had a way of hitting it. Yeah, Drill Peck with Vespi is definitely a little rough. Giga Drain doesn't one-tap me. And Dive into Aqua Jet is kinda good. Or just double dive, honestly. Just double dive. We're risking crit, but I mean, we're always risking crit, so it's like... And this team is not good for this Natu. This team is not good for Natu. We probably bring Hot Sauce on to the team just because, just in case. Yeah, okay. I like having Magby on the team, honestly. Magby is honestly kind of goated. Yeah, McDouble, go for a bunch of Assurance. Boom. I don't love this. Of course, we get the defense drop immediately. Double defense drop. Come on, man. Okay, after one Assurance, can Bubblegum do it? Assurance is doing... So if we min-rolled, we did... It's at 76%. Looks like it's a roll. That's just kind of what we have to play for right now. Didn't get the drop, that's good. Don't love that. Especially that. We just go for the confusion. Natu comes in. Okay. What can Natu do against us? Natu... Drill Peck? Does Drill Peck... Oh, because it saw Confusion. Confuse Ray is super effective. Okay. Mr. Mime, 22. Okay, so it's not seeing kill, but it does see highest damage with Drill Peck. So I do think it will be going for Confuse Ray. But I don't think I can really afford it. I could go into Salmon on that. I could go into Salmon. You know what? Yeah, I think going Salmon is the best bet, because if I do tank a Confuse Ray, that's fine, because I can switch into Hot Sauce on the Giga Drain, on that follow-up guaranteed Giga Drain, and then Thunder Punch is enough to one-shot. Yeah, that's 100% safe. Drill Peck, okay, perfectly fine. And we just kind of do the same deal. We just switch into the... Come on, man. Okay, good. Always lucky. I'm not going to risk that. I'm not going to risk you to that. How well does Salmon do against this thing? Dive is doing a good amount still, so I do think we probably go for that, right? Bubble Beam does a bit. We just dive. Yawn. Okay. I think we should be out of crit range still. Now we're in crit range. Okay, what hidden power type is this? It's HP fighting. Okay. We probably go Magby here on the HP fighting. Thunder Punch should be enough to one-shot from here. Okay. Perfect. And then Azurill. Can Magby one-shot this? Damn, he can't. Can Aquajet see kill? No, Aquajet never sees kill. Brick Break never sees kill. It's always going to be Double Edge or Aquatail. I think we just got to go into Cupcake. As much as I hate the fact that we have to use... Oh, perfect. Never mind. Good. This should always be Double Edge, right? This should almost always be Double Edge. Could be Brick Break, I guess, technically. But, I mean, we just kill this, right? Yeah, we just... We just always kill this. Oh, wait. For whatever reason, you guys can't... You guys, for whatever reason, can't see my thing. That's a little strange. Sorry about that. You guys weren't able to see my calc. Or the doc, for that matter. You guys weren't able to see anything. Apologies for that. Okay. Yeah, we just take the kill on this. Yeah, it's barely even an amount of XP that we have to really worry about. Okay, perfect. Okay. Honestly, Route 205 is not going terribly, but this is probably where things could potentially end. This Buizel literally outspeeds everything on our entire team besides Mime. Honestly, Mime probably just handles this Buizel. Yeah. This Mime just handles Buizel. And then that'll be Beautyfly, which will be going for U-turn. This thing is Tinted Lens. But we honestly just bring in Weezing, who can pretty easily handle whatever following two Mons they want to bring in. So yeah, this next fight really shouldn't be an issue. I mean, of course, everything can be an issue depending on how lucky you get, but at the end of the day, that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, Magical Leaf. It's a roll to one-shot. I, of course, prefer it to. Yeah, whatever. That looks like a high roll. That looks like a high roll. Yeah, we just Magical Leaf. Take the kill. Beauty Fly. Should always be U-turn. Keyword is should be. U-turn is highest damage against this thing. Could be Stun Spore. The fact that U-turn isn't a guarantee kill. Maybe I just go for Confusion. Yeah, you know what? It's at 39 right now. I would be risking crit, but actually, you know what? Wheezing doesn't have to get. I don't care if Wheezing gets paralyzed. Yeah. We just go for Sludge. Good. Air Cutter. How fast is this thing? 42. Okay, Sea King should be able to outspeed this. Yes, and Dive is a guaranteed one-shot from here. Perfect. Air Cutter, even crit never kills us. So yeah, we're safe. Perfect. Now we dive. One tap. This Shinx. Do we just one tap this Shinx? It is a 62%. I would rather play around that, so we're going to. Who do we go into for that? Could go for Charge Beam, right? Against Sea King. No, this is always going Thunder Fang. Could just go into Cupcake, yeah. Now we fake out into Hyper Voice. And then we just Hyper Voice. Yeah, perfect. I don't like having to take so much XP on Delcatty. I really am not a huge fan of doing that. The fact that we accidentally leveled it up one more than we needed to definitely doesn't help us. Definitely doesn't help us. Okay. I need a Reno. You would have been a great mon to get, but okay. Next fight. This Demon Munchlax that we can definitely use Mag Cargo for. We've been avoiding using it this entire time. Caestus doesn't guarantee one-shot this Cubone, but crit never kills us, so we're fine with it. Should always be baiting down the line. In which case it'll probably see Gulpin. Yeah, we should be safe. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to go for that. I mean, this is also fine. Protect. Hoot Hoot. Against Mr. Mime. I'm not a fan of the Hypnosis, but I would rather go for it. Hit yourself in Confusion. Let's go. Gulpin. Genuinely, we probably just hit yourself in Confusion. Oh, that's our get back. That's our get back right there. This is gonna go for Protect this turn. Lamau. Get fucked, idiot. Went for Protect again. What an idiot. Genuine fucking idiot. There we go. We go for the hit on that turn just so we can go into Chestnut. We just Fire Spin this. Twice. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say... technically we did get it in for free. Technically we did get it in for free. I was gonna say, maybe we could have swapped it in. Technically we did get it in for free. He didn't go for that second curse, which could have helped had we low rolled twice. So yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. That went quite well, actually. At 24, yeah. It was... Actually, that was a pretty low chance of us two-shotting. That was actually quite a low chance of us two-shotting. But we would have always won in the long run. We would have won in the long run. Okay. There we go. And now this trainer up here. Ekans, Teddy, Spoink, and Ziggy. Okay. Probably lead off with Mime. Mime Confusion doesn't one-shot the, doesn't one-shot that, but Teddy can't really do anything to us. Yeah. We should be fine here. Just leading off with Mime, yeah. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. Go for a Confusion. Yeah, doesn't do it. Confusing again? Do it? Do it? Third time in a row? Damn, never lucky. We just go for Confusion again. Swallow, that's fine. Perfect. Spoink. What could this thing be going for? What super effective move did it see? It didn't see super effective move. I mean, it didn't see super effective move with anything. That's a little strange. Did it just see highest damage? No. It's a little strange why this went for that. Okay. It's likely going for Iron Tail. And if it's going for Iron Tail, probably best to bring in Salmon. Yeah, it does a bit. We just dive twice. Zen Headbutt does a lot, but I think we would have lived crit. Now Teddy. Cupcake should be enough, right? Cupcake against Teddy. Fake Out into Hyper Voice is a guaranteed kill. Yeah, we're 100% safe. Bulk Up, that's fine. We just go for Fake Out. And then Hyper Voice, perfect. And then Ziggy Goon. We're just gonna Hyper Voice. I don't want to risk this thing belly drumming. Because belly drum plus E-speed kind of just fucks us up. There we go. Low key. Not too bad. Low key, not too shabby. If I do say so myself. Oh yeah, we just always... What would we have gotten had we gotten the Rock Smash encounter here, I wonder? That doesn't matter. I'm not going to grab that right now. Grabbing the Focus Band is pretty solid, though. We probably want to throw that on. We'll throw it on to Salmon. Why not? Yep, just going to lead off. Going to Aqua Jet twice. Yeah. Mach Punch, Lamau. Metatite. Can Caestus one-shot this? Can Caestus one-shot this? No, and Thunder Punch is not likely to one-shot, but if it crits us, it does. Okay. In this instance, we just go into Chestnut, probably. Does quite a lot. We one-tap. Dodua. How does Bubblegum do against this Dodua? Confusion 2 shots. If this HJKs, we're always safe because we outspeed, and even Brave Bird, we're safe. That Double Edge is a little closer. How about McDouble? How does McDouble do? The McDouble down. Oh yeah, McDouble down is pretty safe here, actually. Brave Bird. Okay. Okay, didn't kill. Not a huge fan of that. Perfect. That's completely fine. Does this have Quick Attack? Yeah, it does. Is it seeing Quick Attack kill? 9 to 12. Fucking never kills. Just go into bubblegum. Double edge. Okay, perfect. The bonbon. Bonbonere. We're just completely fine with this, right? Yeah, bonbonere. We just go for confusion. Lamau, big crit, big crit, big crit. Didn't crit me. Go for salmon. Every goddamn time. You know what? We're just gonna risk it. Does this thing have quick attack? Yes, it does. So it's always seeing quick attack kill. We go into hot sauce. Good. And then fire punch. Completely riskless. Completely riskless, actually. Completely riskless. I'm kind of wondering. Okay. Alright. So I was at 57 with Cupcake. Of course, if it crit me, we died. I was at 57. How the fuck did this do so much? That shouldn't have done as much as it did. Oh, wait, it's because we hit ourselves in confusion beforehand. Yeah, it actually max rolled us. Like, we were never risking anything besides crit there, which... Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Alright, well, we made it through 205. That was actually pretty intense. Okay. So, yeah, we made it through 205. And now we gotta do frickin' Cheryl fights, which I'm not super excited for. Alright. Okay, so who do we want as our leads? I don't really want to lead off with Cupcake, I'm gonna be so honest. Yeah, you're getting pretty close to leveling up to 28, which isn't over leveling, but it's getting close. We have no ghost types, so we don't really have any super big boom resists. I mean, we could use Chestnut a good amount here. We do have a good amount of Chestnut usage here that we could have. Hot Sauce ain't terrible either. Let me take a look at how Hot Sauce does against this Shuppet. I'm at 27. Fire Punch just straight up one-shots. Cool. Even if we get crit by Hyper Voice, we're safe from the Jigglypuff. It's just turn 1 explosion is mainly what we're scared of. But I mean, we're scared of that regardless, so... It's fine. Probably slap on a focus band just in case. Our special little safety net. I'll throw the Quick Claw onto Chestnut. Okay. Probably our best bet here. These are probably our best guys for the time being. Yeah. Okay. Rhyhorn isn't a bad boom resist. We could definitely use it for that if we absolutely had to. Alright. Eterna Forest. Back in Eterna. Well, Eterna Forest. Yeah, we're just gonna one-tap. We're just gonna straight up one-tap this, whatever it's called. The Shuppet. Alright. One-tap the Shuppet. Very good. Ideally goes for not Shadow Ball. My god. Okay. That thing getting put to sleep. Actually kind of goated. What moves is this Lairon going for? Could be going for Superpower on the Chansey. Or could be going for Rock Slide. Or it could even be going for Superpower on me. But I would say Rock Slide is probably more threatening. I think we always go to McDouble here. Chansey, the swap. good. Milo. Ooh, actually kind of goated. Does this thing have Magic Guard? I don't think it is Magic Guard, right? It's Aftermath. Okay. Honestly, we Toxic the Jiggly. Big Jiggly Toxic. Yeah, getting put to sleep, that's fine. Go for Sludge. The Big Bubbler, let's go. Hyper Voice. Yeah, we lived even crit, so we're pretty safe with that. I do kind of want to switch. He's probably seeing double kick kill on Layeron. Actually, no, I'll stay in one more turn. I think he is likely to go for Sing this turn. Mud Slap, pretty good. Yeah, I had a feeling he had a chance to go for Sing again. Okay. So now he's not going to be going for Sing this turn. I don't want to get Sleep Talk superpowered by Chestnut. So I'll probably go into Bubblegum here. Iron Head, it's kind of whatever. Hyper Voice. Magical Leaf. The Layeron. Probably. Iron Head. Big crit. Kill that guy. Sing, that's fine. Toxic kills. Okay, and now Gulpin. This thing could go for Boom. I think it's quite unlikely to. So against Mime. I mean, Swallow doesn't do a lot to me, but it also means that I would get trapped, and I really don't want to get trapped against this Wormadam. I'll probably go Cupcake. I don't hate the idea of going Chestnut here, actually. Does Chestnut outspeed this Gulpin? Gulpin's at 40 speed. No. I don't outspeed. That's kind of rough. Sure, I'll switch into Chestnut. The double kick is pretty decent. Okay. Fire Spin the Wormadam. Let's go. Big Fire Spin. Actually, massive Fire Spin. Absolutely huge Fire Spin. The Sing, that's completely fine. Even... Okay, honestly, Boom is totally fine. That was probably best case. Alright, this thing is going to be going for a Water-type move on me. We just go into Salmon here. Yeah, that was a crit, so we should be safe here. Do we go for Dive or Psybeam? Dive or Psybeam? Against the Whalmer. Dive is more damage, so we just go for Dive. It might honestly be just go for Sing. Lamau, get fucked. Woke up, Thunderbolt, into Dive. Let's go. That was actually really freaking good. That was actually really freaking good. Okay. Gonna go heal up. And then on top of healing up, I might try to check and see what this next team has in store. This next team, we don't want to do the Setobos. I'm not a huge fan of that one. Honestly, this is where we can cash in a lot of our Chestnut XP. Can Magby... I'd have to be at level 28 to guarantee kill this Drifloon with Thunder Punch. I don't hate that, though. I don't hate that. And there really isn't much else we can do. If I'm at level 27, it's a 50-50. I'd rather just get the guarantee kill. I'd rather just get the guarantee. So yeah, Magby is probably gonna over level at some point here. Karate chop, that's just simply not worth it. Alright. So yeah, leading off with Magby, gonna one-tap the shit out of this Drifloon. And then we probably swap out against the Grimer. Because it's gonna be Grimer next, right? Yeah, it should always be Grimer. Oh. Yeah, it's because it's just baiting down the line. So yeah, it'll be Grimer, of whom we can bring Chestnut in on. And we probably... Yeah, we probably slap on a Pecha Berry just in case we get poisoned on the switch in. Very good. Okay, Repel wore off. Okay. Okay, Paralyze Heal. Netball. We always like a good netball. Okay. Should be pretty simple. Should be pretty simple. Okay. We just Thunder Punch this Drifloon. Boom, boom. One tapped. Shadow Balling the Bronzor. That's not a huge issue. Grimer. We go into Chestnut. Yep, Gunk Shot. Now we Fire Spin the Grimer. Perfect. Way to go protecting yourself. I am proud of you. Just go for Fire Spin. The Nido. Interesting. Big switch AI. Just go for Fire Spin again on the Munchlax. Seed Bomb does a bit. Getting burned. We definitely want to kill this. Good, good. Alright. And now here... I think we might just want to switch in Magby. Just to spread... we're not really going to be spreading out the XP much, right? Okay, what can this Nidoking hit Bronzor with? Okay, literally only Rock Tomb. Okay. Literally only Rock Tomb. I don't want to soak up all the XP on this one thing, so honestly, we probably just switch through everything. Yeah, we just switch through everything. Not gonna switch in Cupcake, though. Good. And then we probably switch in Chestnut back. Ooh. That's actually fine. That's actually more than fine. I'll go into this. Big Drill Run. We go for Magical Leaf. Shedinja. It's gonna be going for Bug Move. Big Bugger here. We just go into Hot Sauce. Big Flame Body. Big Flame Body. Yo. Hot Sauce. You're absolute fire, man. Absolutely the GOAT. We go into Salmon. And then we go into McDouble. Just because, like, this thing can't attack us. So we literally just spread out our XP as much as we want. Boom, boom. And boom, boom. Perfect. Alright, that was quite simple, actually. That was beyond simple. Alright. So in this case, we don't want to face Puck. This trainer, this Galactic Triunculo could be a bit of an issue. Magby at 28 is a guaranteed one-shot with Fire Punch on this Ghastly. That'll guarantee bring in Shelter, who will Clamp. Two Magical Leafs is enough to do it. And Clamp is pretty much... I'm not a huge fan of how that'll turn out. Because that thing could boom on us. And Magical Leaf doesn't one-shot it. I mean, I don't think anything we could really go for will one-shot this thing, is the issue at hand. And if he booms, then Seeking just dies. Or Mime just dies, I mean. But I mean, we can't answer this with my cargo, because Clamp is just going to fuck us. And he outspeeds us too. Yeah, we don't want to go for Thunder Punch on this thing. And yeah, it's always going to be Shelter. We could potentially try and bait something that's not Shelter. But I kind of like the idea. Well, Lickitung against Magcargo is a winning matchup. Well, it's not even guaranteed because Explosion could just two-shot. Or Explosion, if it crits me, would just one-shot me. And I need Magcargo for Magnemite. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think we just go for Magby here. Magby will be able to one-tap the Ghastly easily. How... Ooh, Hyper Voice on Delcatty actually one-taps. So yeah, we probably go for that. That'll be baiting in... more than likely Magnet Bomb. Magnet Bomb from Magnemite. So we can bring in Caestus on that. Because even if he goes for Charge Beam, it's not going to guarantee one-tap us. But it will be enough to bait Charge Beam, so we can always go into Magcargo. Yeah, I think that's always what we do. Okay. Take care of the Pecha Berry. I'll give you the Quick Claw. I'll give you the Quick Claw back. Okay, yeah. We should be safe. We should be 100% safe here. Perfect. This is the Miracle Seed. Is that gonna matter? I don't think so. We have no Grass-type moves. Alright, Magby, you're gonna be the GOAT for us once again. Fire Punch. One tap. Shelter. We bring in Cupcake. To avoid as much clamp damage as we can, we just go for Hyper Voice. Magnemite. This should always be baiting in, what's it called? Magnet Bomb. Magnet Bomb will do 42 to 51. It's the only thing that could potentially kill, so we just go into Salmon. Perfect. Alright, now this will be going for Charge Beam. We go into Chestnut. That's not ideal. Magnet Bomb, if it's at +1, does how much to us? 50 to 60? We're over that. Come on, Chestnut. Come on, buddy. Come on, little buddy. Excellent. It actually did less because in the calc I have a 25 Magcargo, but this is a 26 Magcargo. Okay, and then Lickitung. He can't go for Boom. He'll be going for Lick. 2 Licks or a high roll Lick crit would be enough to kill us. So what I will say is we probably just go into McDouble. And McDouble should be able to handle this. We can just Toxic this, honestly. Yeah, Fat Burn. Fire Punch. It's only doing 10 to 12. So yeah, even if we get crit here, we're fine. We just go for Sludge for damage. Okay. 27. We would be killed if we get crit here. So I'm going into Salmon to avoid crit. Also spreads out XP. Perfect. And then we just dive. Kills. Chestnut levels up to 27. Excellente. And Magby is still alive and kicking. 58 speed. I'm at 28. Magby actually can outspeed and one-shot this. Can it outspeed the Nuzleaf? Nah, even if I over-level in the fight, it doesn't. Damn, that sucks. If we were higher speed, we would be able to. We would need damn near perfect speed to do that, though. We would need damn near perfect speed to do it, yeah. Actually, we would need absolutely perfect speed to outspeed. That's kind of funny. But, okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm 100% okay with this. And this will be baiting in Onyx. If it goes for Boom, that's... Now, that's a pickle, actually. Because they'll be baiting in Onyx. And it's completely random move. It'll always be seeing kill. But it's always random move between Head Smash, Sand Tomb, and Self-Destruct. So that means I can't really safely bring in Sea King. Who doesn't even one-shot... Yeah, who doesn't even one-shot in the sun. And Nuzleaf... God damn, Nuzleaf. You do so little damage, dude. Razor Leaf does absolutely nothing to this Onyx. Okay, how about... Okay, Mr. Mime actually would be decent. Even Head Smash doesn't two-shot us. It would only be if we... oh yeah, it's Rindo. That's why it's doing so little. It's because it's Rindo. Good old Rindo Berry. It'd always be going for Head Smash or Self-Destruct, but I mean, like... It's so hard to counter this Onyx. This Onyx is such a pain. Okay. Yeah, alright. So what I think here is pretty simple. We just basically have to just try to find a way to beat this Onyx. And I think the best way to do it is with Mime. Best way to do it, I do think, is with Mime. Of course, we're risking crit, but I mean, at the same time, we're going to be risking crit regardless. At level 28, it's a 50-50 to one-shot, but I mean, at that point, I'd rather not at that point. I mean, yeah. I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Repel up. I don't want to level up Salmon once. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give the Focus Band a Bubblegum, just in case. Just in case. It really could go any which way. Ooh, actually... Miracle Seed might actually save us. Miracle Seed might actually save us. Okay, here, I'm going to give Hot Sauce that. Gonna bring Chestnut on. Okay. Miracle Seed with level 27. Okay, Magical Leaf is very likely, quite likely to one-shot, actually. It's actually quite likely. Perfect, okay. Yeah, that should be 100% safe then. I'll throw the Focus Band on Diseases, because why not? This should be safe. Good. I should be able to outspeed. Fire Spin doesn't KO. Do I outspeed this thing at +1? I actually don't. I mean... oh, fucking hell, that hurt. Oh, I hit myself. Damn, that hurt. Okay. Well, okay. Bringing in Caestus, even if he gets another boost here, we always live. Oh. I think I would... this looks about 30, right? Fire Spin to the Slugma. Okay. No, this thing isn't at... It's not at 30. I should have just gone for Rock Slide. What the fuck was I thinking? I should have just gone for Rock Slide. Yeah, I just go for Rock Slide. Okay, went for Boom. Honestly, not even that big of a deal. Onyx. Hopefully he just goes for Sand Tomb. Okay. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Let's go. Nuzleaf. Okay. This thing is going for Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse onto you. Could also be going for turn 1 Boom. I think I just go for Cupcake, right? Cupcake is probably just the best answer. Man, we would be able to outspeed this thing too if we weren't like absolutely... Hell, if we weren't minus speed, we would have been fine. If we weren't minus speed nature, we would have been fine. God damn it. Well, whatever. Okay. Honestly, this will probably just try to fake me out, right? Yeah, it should be a free switch. Okay, Solar Beam. Fake out. 51. He's not saying kill with anything. He could just go for Boom. And if he does just go for Boom, who's my best switch in here? Probably Wheezing. Oh my god, Wheezing. What do you mean you take 84 to 100% still? Actually, technically you don't take it. Technically, actually, you take it just fine. I think that's probably my best bet. I mean, if we go back into Chestnut, I'm at level 27. Honestly, we probably just go back into Chestnut here. Solar Beam. Okay. He probably just goes for Solar Beam yet again. In which case we go into McDouble. Yeah. Okay, 59. This thing is probably gonna boom. And if it booms, then we lose Wheezing pretty much. We just gotta play into it. Fuck. R.I.P. Wheezing. It was bound to happen at some point. It was bound to happen at some point. R.I.P. We were bound to get boomed on eventually. Maybe I should have just switched in to Wheezing instead of Mad Cargo. Maybe that would have been safer. Really rough, man. We just go into Hot Sauce and then we just Fire Punch twice. Yeah. That did a lot. I think that was a crit, right? Yeah, that had to have been a crit. Boom, boom. One tap. And then Hot Sauce over levels. Man, you did great, little buddy. And it sucks that we lost Wheezing, too. Losing Wheezing before Gardenia is pretty bad. He's our main, like, go-to poison type. Maybe I should have... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have had a... Maybe I should have had something on him. Maybe I should have had something on him. Like a focus band or something. Or the Chalon, honestly. The Chalon could have maybe been a little better. I knew that Nuzleaf was going to be a pain in the ass. Okay. On the bright side, only 2 more fights. Okay. So this next fight, we actually probably bring Sfeel on. Sfeel is probably our main go-to guy for this. Gonna bring you... Is there anyone else? Probably want to bring Slushy on, to be honest, yeah. I probably want to bring both of these guys just to have more, like, switch-ins to Ice-type moves. Are there any good delays? Sfeel... Okay, so Sfeel... Bubble Beam, okay, Bounce at 19, Gyro Ball at 25, Encore 31, but Celio gets the same thing. And then Walrein, Close Combat at 31, what the hell? Yeah, we just always evolve this into Celio whenever we can. Ice Ball at 37 compared to 39 isn't really worth delaying for. Same thing with Dive. Yeah. Probably just level it up. Bawunka. Bounce over Powder Snow. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Aurora Beam, we definitely want that. I think we drop that over Bubble Beam, yeah. 24, Natural Gift. Forget Metal Claw. We're almost never going to be clicking it anyways. I think 26 is pretty good. This is a 120 base power move. Over. Do I want to do Aerial Ace? Yeah, why not? Okay, perfect. This should be fine. Lead off with Dried Fruit. Bro is pretty bulky and it has Ice Beat and it has Ice Body. Okay. I probably just want to throw on a Rostberry just in case he like burns me or something with Flamethrower, because I know damn well that's something that can happen to me. Okay. I was just about to check my repel. Perfect. Okay. Then honestly, I kind of want to throw on Aspir Berries on every guy. Aspir. Aspir. You know what? I would rather keep that on, to be honest. Do I want the Aspir Berry onto you? I don't think I need it. Okay. And I did use a repel, right? I'm not going insane. Yes, I did. I mean, I guess maybe I am technically going insane if I forgot that, but whatever. Now we just always go around here. Go up through here. And it's always these fights, right? Yeah, I think it's always these ones. Gardenia map, yep. Uranus and Francisco. Alright. I do think Dried Fruit should be a pretty decent lead here. Well, do we want to do that, or would I rather just like one-tap this? I think maybe I one-tap this Snover first. And then go into him. I will probably throw down a save state real quick. Not a save state. A save real quick, just so I can export. Very good. Exportante. Upload save. There we are. Okay. So Celio against this Snover. Yeah, I don't want to tank a Giga Drain. I really don't want to. I do tank Clefairy moves pretty well, though. Bounce does two-shot the Snover. But getting Giga Drained into Flamethrower is also pretty rough. Yeah. Or even Hyper Voice, for that matter. And yeah, Magby is a no-go here. I think I just always lead off with Magcargo and Fire Spin. Yeah, I'll tank an HP Ground, but it's whatever. Okay, should be fine. This fight is a pain in the ass. Imagine Kelking during an Ironmon challenge. Dude, this is not Ironmon. This is not Ironmon, Elliot. Oh. There we are. Okay, we Fire Spin this guy. He has a Focus Sash. Doesn't matter anyways, because Cheryl. Take the HP Ground. Oh, fucking hell. Wrong berry. That's a pain in my ass, actually. Okay, Nidoqueen, Sleep Talk, Blizzard. Nice crit, dude. My god. Of fucking course, dude. Of fucking course. Just going to Cupcake. Exactly, we would have fucking died there otherwise. Blizzard. I'm going to fake out this Snover just so I don't have to deal with his bullshit. Getting sung, that's alright. Plan, going to Dried Fruit. Leech Life, barely does anything. Very good. Aurora Beam this Wormadam down. Perfect. This is HP Rock. Okay. Same deal. Perfect. Alright, that's completely fine. Wormadam down. Kadabra. Now what does this Kadabra do? What do Kadabra do? Okay. Does this Kadabra see kill on me? He shouldn't, right? I'm at 41. Does 33 max, which is highest damage, so he does not see kill on me. Does he see kill on Mizzy, though? Probably, right? Oh yeah, he 100% sees kill on Mizzy. So I think I want to burn a sleep turn and go for Body Slam. Yeah. Kills the Mizzy. Flamethrower, cool. Chansey, fuck off. Now he sees kill with Psychic. Going to Bubblegum. Let's go. Big. Alright. I think we can afford to stay in and just sort of click Magical Leaf. Signal Beam does a bit, but we're Filter. Alright. Hopefully he goes for Signal Beam again. Going to Salmon on this turn. Hyper Voice. Gotta Aqua Jet and hope. Just go for Sing. Just go for Sing and we're chill. Don't see kill. Come on, man. Don't see kill. Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. We're actually hemorrhaging. We're hemorrhaging. So many things are asleep, dude. So many things are asleep, and we're only halfway through. We go into Slushy. Aqua Cutter. Okay. Aqua Cutter. Swinub should be enough. Blizzard. Big crit. What could this thing be going for? HP Fire, okay. Only thing that can kill us here is Blizzard crit. And even that, it's only kills after chip. So, I mean, it's our only hit anyways, so perfect. Man, losing Sea-King is so fucking stupid, dude. We had to I mean, with the point that we were at, we kind of had to. We kind of had to just go for it. Maybe I could have pivoted around better leading up to it. Man, actually so annoying. Alright. Yeah, this attempt probably ain't making it past Gardenia. Might not even make it to Gardenia. Also, we had the chance to live... Actually, no, we didn't, because even if we had the Focus Band proc, we wouldn't have been able to live the hail after. Alright. What's the next... The next fight is even harder. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna have to throw Chestos on, like, every one of our guys. Delcatty is gonna have to clutch up. Go for Fake Out on the Smeargle. Yeah. It's kind of the main hope. Go for Cupcake. Okay. Take that off of you. Probably still keep that on you. Probably best to bring Rhyhorn on, and then probably take off Dried Fruit. Meditite isn't very fast. Butterfree is a no-go. How about Beautyfly? If we level up to 28... Actually at 24... We're actually quite likely at 26, and Rock Slide doesn't even kill us. So honestly, we probably bring Vespi on. Yeah, Vespi is probably the best bet. Okay, now we Rare Candy up. P-Jab. Over Whirlwind. Okay. I need to be at 26, okay. 26. 21. Peck. I mean, I guess better than Tackle. 24, 25. Stomp is a big yes. And then 26, yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's try and run this. Let's run this fade. Oh, wait, yeah. I was gonna say let's pre-sleep, but never mind. It's not gonna matter anyways. Okay, we just gotta throw Chestos on a bunch of people. Chesto on you. Chesto on you. Chesto on you. I'll probably throw an Orin onto you, probably. I'll throw an Orin on both these guys, honestly. Yeah. Making sure... Okay, good. There it is. Alright. Alright. One Death Eterna Forest isn't the worst thing in the world. Who am I most willing to lose if I have to sack someone? Probably Rhyhorn. Yeah. Okay. Alright, come on, come on, come on. This is gonna be a rough one. Okay. Smeargle. We fake out. Good. Shadow Balling the Drowsies, whatever. We could go for Sing. Hyper Voice never kills anyways, so I guess we might as well try to go for Sing. Perfect. I think this hit everyone. Perfect. Put the Smeargle to sleep. That's exactly what we want. Okay, put everyone to sleep. That's exactly what we wanted. I don't want... I don't want to kill the Drowsy is the thing. I really don't want to kill the Drowsy. Let's go into Pudding. Oh my god. Of course he has Sleep Talk. Come on, man. Okay, Dragon Rage, the Mizzy, that's good. Come on, dude. Dark Void. Go for Fake Out again. Now we just gotta go for it. Off. Just kill. Okay. Oh, this is an issue, dude. This is a fucking issue. Going to Chestnut. Okay, that's fine. Metatite. Probably just going to Honey. Just go for high jump kick on me or the Chansey. Yeah, on the Chansey. Fine. Okay. Just for the Gust on the Metatite. Just kill. Perfect. Let's go. That's fine. Haunter. What does this Haunter want to go for? Probably Hypnosis, right? Probably. And this Vibrava does 50% with Dragon Rage. And this Nidoqueen is fucking useless right now, dude. Okay, probably just try to go for Gust on the Vibrava. Okay. Of course I don't have a Chesto on this thing. What do I have on this thing? The Oranberry. Fuck off. Dragon Rage. I'll eat my Oran. Okay. Of course I hit myself in confusion anyways. Just going to Slushy. D-Rage. Cool. Does Slushy outspeed at least? Probably not. Yeah, no, this definitely doesn't outspeed. Fuck off. Yeah, this is going to be going for Dragon Rage again. It's probably going for Dragon Rage and Sludge Bomb on me. Honestly, we probably wipe here. Ominous Wind does 28 to 34. Yeah, it's never seen kill an Ominous Wind. It's always Sludge Bomb. Can Bubblegum one-shot this Haunter from here? Can Bubblegum one-shot the Haunter? Maybe. Yeah, looks like not. This is an issue, dude. This is an issue. I mean, on the bright... I mean, I could potentially... Haunter's slower than the Vibrava. I was going to say maybe I could copycat Dragon Rage, but no, because Haunter's slower. Yeah, I just got to go for it. Dragon Rage, yup. Sludge Bomb, yup. And it's kind of going to just be the same deal. Probably just sack, honestly. Man, I just thought get outsped. Stop going for Charm, Cheryl. Cheryl, you're so fucking bad. It's not even funny how bad you are. Ooh, the Fire Spin. Doesn't even matter. Fucking hell, dude. Go for Recover. My first Supersonic. Of course, I'm the one who gets confused. I mean, at least I'm not put to sleep. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Could have been worse. I'll go for Rock Slide. Let's go. That's actually kind of big. Snapped out. Let's go. Okay. We just go for Rock Slide again. Follow me. That's fine. Milotic gets put to sleep. Perfect. All right. Same deal. We Rock Slide. We overlevel here. We just kind of have to. To make it through, that's just kind of what we have to do. Okay. All right. We made it through. We made it through. Only losing Mr. Mime. Which, to be fair, Mr. Mime is good, but I mean, it was probably the single worst Mr. Mime we could have gotten. Silver Powder, Silver Wind. Very good. Okay. Alright, that's up to 10 deaths now. Okay. And we overleveled Chestnut too, so yeah, we're probably losing, honestly. We lost. Just bring on mixed nuts for the time being. We absolutely cannot afford to overlevel Delcatty. Delcatty is absolutely so important for us. Oh, we also need to bench Chestnut too. Put Chestnut in the box. Man, both of our fire types are in the box. Okay. I guess we can bring Fruitcake on. I think that's an alright enough thing. And then we probably just throw on them. Honestly, let's throw on the Miracle Seed and just spam Giga Drain at them at the next couple trainers. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Extra Sensory. Not a bad idea. Honestly, we probably just forget Razor Leaf. Because we keep Absorb, we have to. And Leech Life is much better for... yeah, honestly, I think that's 100% chill. Okay. Eternal Forest. Is there any kind of repel manips that we can do here? In Eternal Forest, Baniri, Roselia, Wormadam, Shroomish, Pineco. Pineco's pretty good, I imagine. Cricketune we already have. Mothim would be bad. Venomoth would be good. I think Paris is pretty decent here, right? I think Paris is pretty okay. Yeah, I think we just always encounter here. Okay, I'm gonna save. Throw it on a save, and then I'm gonna change my time. Because right now I'm encountering at nighttime, so that gives me a high chance of encountering, what's his face? Ariados. And I would rather get Paris here. 4 p.m., sure. Perfect. Alright. Shroomish or Paris is the ideal. Come on, come on. We already caught you. Come on, come on, come on. Nuzleaf, we already caught you. Come on. We lost? We fucking lost? Jesus Christ, that did a lot more than I would have appreciated. Going to Honey. Come on, dude. Come on, you're not him, Baniri. This fucking Baniri, dude. This goddamn Baniri. Just go for Stun Spore. What do you mean, breaking out of a Great Ball like that? Okay, we name you Carrots. We name you Carrots and we move on. Alright. Who would we have gotten if we had not gotten this Baniri? We would have gotten Shroomish, dog. Oh my fucking god. We lost. Jolly. Alright. Jolly good with good good stats. Not terrible. Not particularly stellar, but not terrible. Okay. I think we take those. Alright. I'm kind of tempted to torture myself and see what I would have gotten here. There we go. What would I have gotten here? Come on. Okay, we would have gotten Male Burmy. Okay, we take that actually. We take that actually. Getting Baniri compared to Male Burmy, we 100% take those. Alright. Okay. Now what we do here, probably just lead off with Fruitcake, honestly. Fruitcake should be able to outspeed and one-shot everything, right? At 24, I hit 36. I don't one-shot this Tentacool. That's kind of, I don't outspeed the Tentacool. I don't speed anything. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Level up to 26, and I can actually start outspeeding things. Okay. 25, 26. Okay. Silverwind. Silverwind. Okay. Carvana. Does this thing have Aqua Jet? It does. 15 to 18. We aren't in range, and he sees kill with other moves. So we just always Giga Drain. Get all of our health back. Poliwag. It's not seeing kills with anything, so it might just... Okay, perfect. Womp. Perfect. Works for me. Deshellos. The Miracle Seed. Man, Miracle Seed doesn't even do enough. That's insane. We'll probably go for Silver Wind first turn and then Giga Drain. How many PP do I have? Okay, I have plenty. Okay. Alright. We Silver Wind once. Not a fan of that, actually. We should be okay. Rain Dance. Baba Roach. This thing has bounce, but even crit doesn't kill me, so... Okay, D-Dance. Excellent. Horsey. In the rain. Octazooka. Crit kills me. But I mean, since... I mean, it's Octazooka. Crit will just kill me regardless of who I switch in here. Yeah, because I can't switch in Sea King, because I don't have him. He's dead. Mixed Nuts doesn't really do it. Slushy can't really do it. Mixed Nuts can't do it, right? He's level 26. Yeah, Octazooka just puts me in range of Dragon Rage. We just have to risk it. We just have to go for it. Perfect. Jolene against you. Double Edge, 31 to 37, doesn't kill. In the rain, Aqua Jet doesn't kill. I mean, is there anything I could switch into here? Not really. 44. Yeah, it can never kill me unless it crits me, in which case I have to play into it anyways. Perfect. Ratine. Kills with extreme speed, right? 24 to 29. It actually doesn't. 36 to 43. Does actually kill with Dragon Rush. Yes. Kills with Dragon Rush. Noted. Probably just going to Cupcake. Then I fake out. Hyper Voice. There. Alright. Then we run back down. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel very iffy about this Gardenia. Honestly, just feel iffy about this Gardenia gym in general, honestly. We'll probably get our encounters and see how things turn up. Alright. 27, I speed tie the Finneon. 28, I outspeed it, but I mean, I don't really want to do that. So yeah, I just gotta deal with 27, I feel. Go for Silverwind Fraud. Exactly. I'm at +1 now, so +1 should hopefully get me there on most of these guys. With Swift Swim being active. Okay. Yeah. I should be fine. Swift Swim is only on Mantike, and yeah, just literally Mantike. That's it. Okay. Not a fan of that Scald. Boom, boom. Bug Buzz. Excuse me. Forget Aerial Ace. Probably just go for Suck. Big Suckies. Boom, boom. That did a lot. I thought that would be less, considering the fact that we are at +1. But yeah, that was a lot of damage. We risked a lot of crits with that. We risked a lot of crits there, didn't we? Yeah, we can keep you on the team for now. We can keep you on the team. Okay. Eterna City. I think we're at the point where we kind of just have to go for the regular encounter rather than Lotad, right? Yeah, because we're not going to be able to evolve it into Ludicolo anyways right now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to evolve it into Ludicolo anyways, just because we have to evolve Shiftry. Yeah. Actually, we probably can just lead off with Cupcake. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. That's fine. We'll take it. I actually didn't take... I didn't grab the Sunstone. I always forget to grab the Sunstone. That's actually kind of bad. Okay. Yeah, if we had the Sunstone for this thing, that would have been great. Gloom. What are we gonna name you? We can name you Milk. The way it makes you fall asleep. Alright. Is Vileplume still a stone evolution? Vile. Yeah, it still is. Fuck. Not a fan. I just didn't want to get a Stone Evo, man. And Eterna City, yeah, we couldn't have even Repelment it for anything. And same kind of goes for the next route, the 211. You just gotta go for it. Come on, save this run. Save our souls. Save our run. Chime time? Okay. Heal Bell could be pretty helpful. This is like a good Fraudmon. Oh wait, yeah, I can't because it's jingling. Because it's uproaring everywhere. Come on, man. Okay, you know what? Going to Fruitcake. Stun Spore. Good. Going to Honey, I guess, because why not? Perfect. What's a good name for you? Lemon. I don't fucking know, man. Oh, Taffy would have actually been a good one. Whatever. I forgot. Going for a Rock Smash wouldn't have been terrible, but the only good things that we can really get right now, like Aeron would have been pretty good. Or like one of the bugs, but other than that, it wouldn't have really been worth. Okay. Quiet. These are good IVs too. Fuck, if we had the Sunstone, we would have been so fine, dude. R.I.P. Bold, that's good. Okay, solid IVs. Very, very solid. Okay. Kind of revitalized our box a little bit. Kind of revitalized. Butterfree is probably the best thing to trade for Nomu. Yeah, Butterfree is probably the best thing we trade. Alright. Sorry, Butta, but you're getting traded for Nomu, my friend. Alright. Good. Yes. Trading you. Bye-bye. Savoring every bite of the Butterfree. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can go grab that Leaf Stone. Grass. Okay. Perfect. Now we can use this for Nuzleaf. Yeah. Could use it for Vileplume, but we absolutely need it for Nuzleaf. Like, Nuzleaf can't 1v1 the Rotom, right? Right? I'm not gonna... I'll check it, I guess, but I don't think he can. 28. Yeah, Absorb is just simply not enough. And Thunder... Yeah, Thunder's a two-shot on us. Especially after Rocks. Everything's a two-shot on us after Rocks. Yeah, that is just tragic. We absolutely have to. Alright. So in that instance, Nomu is kind of our bread and butter right now. Kind of our landline right now. He's just the only thing that we really can do right now. I mean, yeah, Milk can't really hit it. I can tank hits from the Rotom if I have to, but okay. Yeah, so next time I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna call stream for now. But yeah, this is already a pretty rough attempt. We're already so close to over leveling on a good amount of our guys. I'm gonna throw away you. Probably just bring Chime on. I think bringing Chime on is pretty decent. Yeah, this is probably who we bring. Really rough to have to go out like this. I feel like this is going to be a really rough time, but we're going to see how it all goes. I hope you all enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. It truly was a lot of fun. Ooh, I completely forgot. Gotta stop the movie. Save state. Load state. Okay. Alright. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out, everybody. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, of course.